Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing great. I have a legal question today, and it is, I have kids over 18 and under 18. Will my adult children automatically get custody of my younger kids, or do I still need to name guardians? Um, I think the more important question is, do you really want your adult children to be the guardians of your minor kids? I ask that a little bit facetiously because I have that exact situation. I have an 18-year-old who is hopefully going off to college in the fall, and I have a 16-year-old who will be at home. And actually asked her that question. I said, if something happened to your dad or I, do you want your brother to be your guardian? To which her immediate response is, why? Why can't my grandparents take care of me? Because he can barely take care of himself, which may or may not be true. There's a little bit of truth to that. He's actually quite independent, but that's really an important question. So like in my situation, I have a young man who's going off to college, and I feel that while he may have a family obligation to take care of his younger sister, I also don't want to interfere with his life, especially if there was a situation where both parents passed away. I would want him to carry on with his life, go to college, complete his degree, and go on with his life and actually have a college experience and maybe have some happiness along the way. I think my daughter would be fine being raised by my parents. I think they did a good job, if you look at me. um, but I make light of that, but ask your children who they want as their guardians if they're old enough to do that. And sometimes the older kids are willing to do it. Sometimes they're not willing to do it. So you don't want to put them in an awkward position where they may be obligated to take care of their younger sibling who they love and adore, but it may not be their strength to be a parent, at the age of 19, 20, 22, or what have you. So the answer to your question is your older children who are adults do not automatically become the guardian of your younger child. So you really do need to have a guardian nomination in place. And with all sorts of nominations, be it for a trustee, an executor, agent, when you name a guardian for your child or children, make sure you talk to the guardians first, because they might have some concerns about taking care of your children. Most of them want to know what your expectations are, right? Do you want them to be raised in the Catholic faith? Do you want them to go to Bible camp in the summer? Do you want them to play, club sports? Do you want them to go to a particular school? Do you want them to go to private schools? All of these topics are very important in raising your child, and you need to have that with the guardian. So they need to be aware of what your expectations are for them. They need to know whether there are going to be financial resources available to fulfill all of these goals that you have for your kids. And they also want to know what the family's interaction will be with the child. So if you have a friend who wants to be or is willing to be the guardian, you need to tell them that you expect them to allow your child or children to continue having relationships with their grandparents, with their aunts and uncles and cousins, and then explain to your family what you would like them to do, how you want them to participate. So it really does take a village when it comes to getting a guardian for your child. So put some thought into it. And talk to everybody involved and get their input. And I'm sure you're going to come up with a great solution and a plan. And hopefully you will never need to put that plan into action. So hopefully that was informational and helpful. And have a great rest of your day. Bye.